Express Sport brings you the latest news, results and goings-on from the tennis tours. The tennis continues at the Shanghai Masters, where Novak Djokovic sparked even more concern during his fourth-round win over John Munar. The Serb collapsed to the ground after losing a brutal second set, and, for the second match in a row, he threw up on the court. But he battled back to seal a 6-3, 5-7, 6-2 victory, and then made a hasty exit, refusing to give an interview. Djokovic has since sparked concern over the very challenging conditions. The 24-time major winner isn't the only one feeling the heat, as Holger Rune has demanded action after reaching quarterfinals. The world number 11 wanted ADP to implement a heat rule and argued, "We need to survive." It's been just as hot and humid in Wuhan at this week's WTA 1000 event, and Britain's Emma Raducanu was forced to retire from her first-round match citing dizziness. Meanwhile, Aryna Sabalenka and Coco Gauff have progressed to the last 16 as Sabalenka survived a scare in her first match since she won the U.S. Open more than a month ago. Meanwhile, world number 1 Carlos Alcaraz, who pulled out of the Shanghai Masters, has swapped tennis for golf this week, teaming up with Jon Rahm in the Pro-Am at the Open de España. Alexander Zverev has come under extreme criticism following his recent comments about Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner at the Shanghai Masters and told to stop making excuses. World number 3 Zverev went on a scathing attack of tournament organizers claiming favoritism towards the two tennis giants, saying the speed of court suited the two best players in the world. I think the tournament directors are going towards that direction because, obviously, they want Jannik and Carlos to do well every tournament, and that's what they prefer, Zverev said after his second-round win over Valentin Royer at the Shanghai Masters. Daniil Medvedev is through to the quarterfinals after an exhausting battle against Lerner Tien. The Russian wins 7-6, 8, 6-7, 1, 6-4, and will play Australia's Alex de Minaur in the last 8. That could be a huge win for Medvedev in what has been a disappointing season for former world number 1 Lerner Tien has leveled his last 16 match against Daniil Medvedev after winning the second set tiebreak 7-6, 1. To remind you, Medvedev was 3-0 up in that set and a game away from victory at 5-6. Both players hold comfortably at the start of set 3 with the score currently 1-1. Daniil Medvedev let a 3-0 lead slip in the second set when he last played Lerner Tien just over a week ago in Beijing, and he's done exactly the same in their last 16 clash in Shanghai. Thankfully for the Russian, he managed to break Tien back after his American opponent served for the second set at 5-4, but the pressure's on Tien now, who must hold at 5-6 to stay in the match. Daniil Medvedev has taken the first set against Lerner Tien by the skin of his teeth, winning a tiebreaker 8-6. Tien has been on a stunning run in Shanghai, but faces his toughest test to date against the former world number 1, and is looking more than competitive. But can Medvedev now close out the show, or will Tien strike back? Stick with us to find out, as both men go in search of a spot in the quarterfinals. Rising star Iva Jovic got another chance after losing in qualifying. She got into the main draw as a lucky loser, and she's now through to round 3 after beating Jessica Buza's Monero 6 to 4-6-4. Ludmila Samsonova, Clara Tauson, Katerina Siniakova, and Zhang Shuai are also all through the round of 16. Lorenzo Musetti wasn't happy when he heard some noise from the crowd during his fourth-round match on Wednesday. The Italian trailed Felix augurally assigned by a set and a break, and faced more break points at 5-2 when he appeared to take issue with someone coughing in the stands. Musetti was broken and then told the umpire, every point, every point. Okay, I understand a few times, and I made a mistake. Okay? But it's not possible every point. It's too much. Sky Sports commentator Colin Fleming said, "It's not a good look, is it? Because if he was 6-4, 5-2 up, he wouldn't be mentioning it, would he? I don't think it's been noticeably bad. Any crowd of any size, there's going to be some noise. It's not deliberate. I think what this is just frustration spilling over, and he just needs to watch here because it's not the way to go." The world number 9 caused a stir in Beijing just days ago. He was heard saying they cough every 3 seconds during his match against Giovanni Mpetshi Pericard. Musetti was booed on the court in his next match and issued a public apology.